Hello everyone, welcome back, and today we have a 1994 GM 14 bolt rear axle. This one is supposedly equipped with 373 gears and a G80 locker, and it does have outboard drums, so you don't have to pull the hub off to pull the drum off. We're going to crack into it, inspect the condition of it, and see if it is still a 373 with a G80. First things first, I'm going to pull the drums off. And we're going to pull our axle shaft out. Well, this gear oil smells great. There's our axle. Looks like there's a snap ring on that. So let's try and get that off. There we go. Here we go. Got our little keeper out. Now we can spin our hub nut off. Now we should be able to pull our hub off. Now let's work on our backing plate. Looks like 4 19 mils for that as well. Alright, and with those 4 bolts out and our brake line cut, we can pull the backing plate off. Probably have to hammer it, it's probably been on there forever, so we'll grab a tapping utensil. One good hit. Now we can move on to our driver's side. Alright, so we're back at it. Now we're on the driver's side. And this process is the exact same. Tap our drum off here. So instead of sitting here beating it off, I'm going to take the axle out and pull the hub off and pull everything off as one. Ironically, because I said you didn't have to earlier. And we'll remember to get our little snap ring out, which its sole purpose is to keep our retainer in. There's our hub nut. Okay, so now my idea here is that I pull everything off, set it down, and I can tap on this face here, or I can flip it over the other way and tap the drum off the other way, but we'll just see what happens. Yeah, see, it's just seized onto the hub. There we go. So there's another method if yours is stuck. Now we're going to come in with our 18 mil and we're going to get our backing plate off this side. Now we can move on to our center section. We're back. Got everything cleaned and shuffled around here. We're going to pull the diff cover off now. And they're 14 mils. And there we go. Let's get some fluid out of here. And we'll pull out our carrier. Okay, we'll let that drain for a minute while we're figuring out our next size here. 21 mil for our bearing caps. Thread in our preload adjuster here, and then we can grab our carrier. Might have to go a little more here. Right. There's our absolutely humongous carrier out of the way. The ball of death. I guess we can get our adjusters out too. Oh, we can work on getting our pinion out. And that bolts in from the other side. We've got 6 bolts on this side here. Oh, we broke one. There's our Court 14 pinion. Look at that beefy guy. Look at it, it's just nothing but meat. A little bit of quick math. Alrighty. Pinion teeth. 1, 2, 3, 10, 11. Got 11 teeth on our pinion. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 9, 40, 41. So 41 here. 41 divided by 11. That sounds like it's going to be our 373 ratio. We are 41 divided by 11, 373. Okay, we have a stripped housing. Got everything out on the floor. Know the drill. Gonna clean it all up and go over it. Be back in a few. All right. So here's all our parts put back on the floor. I'm working on the floor today because I've got the ZF5 we're rebuilding up on the table, so excuse this. So starting over here, I have our passenger side hub, axle, hub nut, retainer, and axle bolts. We have our driver's side hub, hub nut, and retainer, our axle and axle bolts. We've got our 373 crown and pinion, along with our G80 carrier, and the bearing races and the adjusters, and along with our housing. I just put the diff cover back up on there to try and stop some of the fluid from coming out, but didn't work as good as I thought it would. But with that being said, thank you very much for watching. All the good salvageable parts will be up on our eBay, Valorous Wrecking. If you enjoy this type of content, definitely stick around and give us a like and a subscribe. We post pretty regularly and it helps the channel grow. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.